traveling with the wrong person can be a total nightmare. On this travel show, we put that to the test by pairing clashing personalities in a foreign land.
This is your f***ing problem lah. I don't give a shit. Don't invade my space.
New cities, new friends, anything could go wrong.
This one do it all army stuff.
You want the drama? You got drama, Clarity Cole.
With surprise challenges and missions to shake up the dynamic, this could be the trip of their lifetime or a complete waste of time.
What do you want?
My fingers are crossed that he isn't going to offend anybody.
Let's see them duo it all.
Hi, I'm Avery. I like solo traveling a lot. I'm a light traveler and I don't really follow an itinerary. Just like, go wherever the wind takes me. I try my best to make every trip an adventurous one. So I've swam with whale sharks, I've jumped off canyons, climbed a plank of death in China. That gets me going. Just say yes to anything that comes your way. This is the perks of not carrying a luggage, by the way. You don't need to all the way down the escalator. It's like a blind date. Just that this blind date is happening in Africa. Okay, wait, so that what? I'm gonna meet the person here. Are we sitting together on the flight? Together? Wow.
Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If I said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall.
Did someone call for drama? Because it's here. Hi everyone, my name is Hirzi. I'm 34 years old, Singapore's national treasure and sexiest traveler you'll ever meet. There are specific types of travelers I cannot stand. The princesses, young, energetic, like and the third type of traveler is the overzealous traveler. I can't. Oh, wow! You had to make me walk and everything to you. Here we go! Welcome to Do It All, where anything and everything can happen.
Before you check in and fly out to your destination, let's find out who your travel buddy is. You may fill in the blanks for their name and guess their identity from their Instagram bio.
The name starts with an A, and then has an E, and then they're blanks. Fitness, alamak fitness. Okay, he's gonna do all the heavy lifting. Motorcycles, big geek. How big? Only as crazy as you want me to be. Macam paham only this person.
Singapore's national treasure, pride of Nusantara, roast savage, H.A. Why does it sound so familiar? But I have this weird feeling I know who this is. I mean, we've never met before, but I think I know who it is. Hirzi, H-A-R-Z-I.
Hey, I would feel so paiseh if I don't know who this person is. Alamak, who's that?
I feel like I turn around and somebody's gonna be on one knee and be like, will you marry me?
Hey, you come here often? I knew it! Why are we matching? Oh shit, dude. Dude, we even have it on one side. This is manifestation.
It's like, it's meant to be.
So you are someone who likes fitness, which means you're gonna carry a lot of my stuff.
Bro, look at the difference.
Huh? That's all you bring to
That's
Africa? This is Africa, like, it's a wild, The first time I met him, I was like, oh, okay, cool, he's a sporty guy. In my head, I was like, is he gonna be overzealous? Is his energy gonna be way beyond me? And that's something I'm afraid of. Hey, wow! Wow, my name is Hirzi, by the way.
I knew that already, I figured it out just now.
You're just gonna leave me hanging?
Avery. The man is a interesting character. He's like an enigma. You can hear him from like a mile away.
Did someone call for drama? I agree. I'm an enigma.
The thing that's f***ing killing me right now is this, we wore the exact same f***ing thing.
And we do the one strap on the same side.
It is so weird. This looks like it's gonna be a great trip already, man.
Yeah?
Okay. So you carry my bag.
I need you to help.
No, you carry my bag, you carry my bag.
Subhanallah.
1, 2, 3, that's right. Say you only came to dance 'cause you're lonely. Never give up on the last song. Get up and move while there's still time.
14 teams.
12 losers.
1 winner. This is the amazing race.
Duo it all.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, sorry.
Where are we going?
We're going to Joburg. So we'll see you in Joburg. Oh no, we'll see you on the plane.
And transition. Okay. I'm gonna knock out like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock out here.
sure.
I don't know what he said, but double that. I've always had South Africa on my bucket list, and my sister and I have always talked about watching the Great Migration happen, but it's just that now she's pregnant, so we can't go.
Oh my god, our first view of Johannesburg!
This is like it's just an airport exit.
I am a city person at heart for the very purpose of I like to be in a melting pot of different people, different backgrounds, different demographics.
I am more of a nature person. I do not really enjoy being in the city. I always prefer to be in my own space within nature.
Oh, there's an animal there! Huh? What thing? Oh, it's
There's
a donkey! My donkey, bye-bye!
Once we go beyond this gate, until we get to our lodge, you may not step out of the car. Okay. There are lions and cheetahs, leopards, etc. Please don't ask me to let you out. Alright?
Oh my god.
Guys,
But it's so
we
sad.
just found out that we're going to a safari lodge. And then she says we can't get out of the car because the red light. No, everyone is panicking because animals are running a wild loose. If you're in Africa and you don't do the safari, then you plan your trip wrong.
Dude, it's so dark.
So apparently when we arrived, what we came to learn was this place was just pitch dark. And then I'm learning that in South Africa they have this practice of switching off power in specific districts for certain hours of the day. Is this an omen about my relationship, chemistry with Avery for the rest of the trip? We don't know.
Leopard sweet. Must do the traditional.
Assalamualaikum! Can't wait to let little people complain on the comment section. Oh wow!
Okay, finally turn off this light.
This is a honeymoon. So sexy.
Wait.
Oh my
wait,
God.
wait. It's only one bit.
You get the couch, ah?
You see paper stone. Be fair.
Okay, ready?
Scissors, paper, stone.
Stone. You get the count. No.
I would.
Loser gets the bed.
I'm definitely an accommodating person. He wants the bed. I can just give him the bed. He might probably roll off at the end of the night. I might just sleep on the bed. So.
Oh wow, sexy, sia. Maybe I'll sleep here tonight.
Then where I shower?
There?
Then you watch.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'll go without showering.
Where are you going? Are you having dinner? I'm very hungry already. Sorry, I farted. I've been farting in front of the camera.
I can smell it.
I'm sorry.
It's
Can you smell it? I'm sorry. Okay, cut the camera. This part is not important. Stop the camera. Stop.
Time check now is exactly 9 p.m. in South Africa.
It has been what is a 24-hour commute since we've departed from Charlie.
Yeah, we're gonna go grab dinner now and then we'll probably come back and sleep because we have a long day tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this place in the day.
Yeah.
So, TikTok transition.
Good morning! I cannot tell whether or not this matches. I'm not fashionista. Does this match? Or should I change my shirt?
I mean, is it functional? Yes. Is it fashionable? No. When I found out that I was gonna go to Johannesburg, I'm freaking excited about all the fashion shoot I'm gonna make the crew shoot of me. I hope to slay the fashion. I really do. Now I look like an auntie going to do her morning walk. You understand now? I was dressed so cute at fashion today, Fatin, and then they were like, "Is that what you're gonna wear?" So then I panicked and I became a PE teacher. What did you change? I think I'm good. I think we can go. Hold your shirt. Great. Now we look like elderly Singaporeans. one uncle and one auntie going for the morning walk.
Thanks. What?
Hey, Diva, let's go. Good morning.
Morning. Fashion show.
Good morning, Africa. Good morning, team.
Fashion show still ongoing.
Do you have a good side?
I don't care.
It's good side everywhere.
That means I don't know where my good side actually is.
Don't worry, people will tell you eventually. This industry is brutal. Yes, ma'am. Ah!
Wildlife species can coexist and interact with one another in many ways, and similarly, human relationships can take on many different forms and dynamics. Through a game of charades, test your chemistry as travel buddies to see if this trip is a potential make or break. You are not allowed to speak while acting out the gestures.
Well,
That's what charades is, guys.
Cool. Can we settle on some rules? This is how many syllables? 3 syllable, 2 syllable,
Okay.
1 syllable.
Okay.
1 word, 2 words.
Okay.
I'll show you like that.
Okay.
Rule number 1, when playing games with Hirzi, I never lose. I strategize. I know exactly what and how to fragment a mind frame of how our gameplay will be. Okay, ready?
1, 2, go.
Terbalik. Okay.
Next, a drop. Marching, walking, walk in the buck, jump, land, walking on the moon. Cheetah, monkey, chimpanzee, punch, snowball fight.
There was just such natural synergy that kept snapping back and forth.
What we're doing now? Oh, playing charades.
Avery and I, we vibe. 1, 2, 3. Cruising, fly. Slow dancing. Sorry. My knuckles are.
Oi.
I don't know how to. Sorry, carry on. Kangaroo. Snake. Elephant. Horseback riding. Horse riding. Galloping. Horse galloping. Horse. Okay, slow down, Hirzi. Calm down yourself now. First word. Riding a horse.
Oh, we're done. Hey, good job.
Oh, I read it. Time to get up close and personal with the wildlife by foot. Watch out for predators.
I'm glad that you decided to wear the boots instead.
Yeah. I think the 24-hour into this trip, I can say he and I were dating. Okay then? Right up. Ready?
We have guns.
Nice. They're long guns.
I
gentlemen.
am amazed by the weapons. That's all.
Anything we need to know in terms of emergencies?
When we walk, I'm going to be walking in front. You walk in a single line behind me. If it does happen that an animal charges us, you stand dead still. Right. That's the most important thing to remember, because when you run, you isolate yourself from the group, and then I don't know where you are. Your movement will attract the attention of that animal onto us. The purpose of the walk is to concentrate on the smaller things. Tracks and signs of animals, plants and birds. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Great stuff.
I look like a eager schoolboy going to school for the first time. You have your backpack, your water bottle. It was very exciting, and I was very, very happy to be able to go and see everything in its vastness like that. So, very happy.
When you have a look down here, see this pathway. Right?
Yeah.
These pathways are created by animals and not by people. And to us, when we're walking, it's almost like a newspaper, because you'll be able to see what animals has been walking around here in the last 24 or 48 hours. You'll see there's some tracks here. If you're looking at the tracks, you always look into the sun with the track. So the sun must be ahead of you to cast a shadow, otherwise you can't see the track clearly.
What I appreciated from the walkabout was how knowledgeable they are. Like, they immediately can know what footprints belong to which animal and how long ago those prints are. It's truly impressive.
I have no idea what I'm looking at, but it looks cool.
You just bush, bro.
I know, that's why I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks cool.
When you have a look at this tree, you see the dust and the mud here. So you find things like elephant, rhino, buffalo and warthog. They'll roll in the mud, And then when the mud hardens on their skin, they'll go to a rubbing post, like a tree or a big rock. And then they scratch themselves. Just a lot cheaper.
Animal.
Yeah,
Can I try it?
you can try it.
Oh, I'm sure. No, I'm trying.
You and Madonna. This weird shit that he was doing, he's a man of his own. I don't know, man.
Hey, can you take a picture of me doing that? Thank you. Sure, it's sexy, yeah?
Hand up, hand up, hand up. Wow, my goodness gracious.
Okay, one with the crew in the background, yeah, thank you.
You have a selfie stick for a reason. Don't ruin my South African experience.
Thank you. Have you ever met a wild influencer before?
I have now.
So I've learned that elephant shit smells doesn't smell like
Pepsi.
anything at all.
No, it doesn't, because
Yeah, they
when
eat a
you-
lot of grass, right?
When you break it open with elephants, you'll see there's a lot of undigested particles. There's part of the trees and then grasses as well.
I don't know what is his problem. Maybe COVID-19 wasn't enough. Maybe he wants to start the next global pandemic. Maybe he's like, I wonder what it's like to have the title of patient zero.
Like I will only do things when I see the rangers or like the professional do things. So I only pick it up when he picked it up. And I like being hands-on, I guess.
Is there anything else that you guys want to still do here?
Yeah, I want to do one more photo right around here. Like as if I am a drinking crew. Could you help me out actually, Avery? Thank you. Can you do one where you're there and then the crew is watching? Figure it out, Avery. Please? You're not gonna let me sleep. Shh! Solo mission. In order to avoid a penalty, you have to discreetly get your buddy's help to take your Insta-worthy safari shots during the game walk at Singapore's national treasure and South Africa's national park. Ah, so punny. Who wrote this? Tell us a story in 3 photos. I think you can do this.
So it was pretty obvious that there was something going on. Because he was super like adamant about me going out of my way to take a picture for him.
Don't touch the fence, dear. Yeah, I love it.
You're making him ask me to take pictures, right? You think I'm stupid?
Are you complaining about me?
I know what's happening.
I'm so used to manipulating my friends who are traveling with me to give me the perfect Instagram feed. I'm just very impressed at your knowledge of, the flora and fauna. One thing that I would really feel could conclude this
Let me guess.
walkabout is even
Let me guess.
better is.
You want to take a picture?
I wasn't going to suggest that, but actually now that you're saying it, I don't mind. I want a photo, because we didn't get to see any animals. I want a photo where you, sir, are looking at me like as if I'm the animal. Right, Avery, can you take the shot?
Of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Need one cup.
Because I figured at that point it was already a challenge and he was just trying to get on my nerves. He was like, go out of his way to annoy me by taking a picture.
So right here, we have a lesser spotted tourist. Very commonly known in this area. Alright, so I've got something for you guys.
Oh, Mala.
So this is an envelope that you've got to open right now.
Experience the African wilderness like no other, taking the sights and sounds of the savannah with a reliable guide to drive you around, and you might just see the big five.
Shall we head to the vehicle and start our safari?
So yes, sir.
Okay, cool, you can follow me.
No, here's a camera. Hey, go. Okay, let's go.
Alright, are we ready?
Yes, we are.
Are
We're
we
in the
gonna
car.
stand?
We're going to see aminos.
It's time to go and find the big five.
The big five.
I grew up very into watching like National Geographic. When I was 17, I started working in the zoo for a little bit. Ever since that age, I've always wanted to be able to experience animals in their own habitat and not something where it's in a zoo.
Which from the big five you think we'll see first?
I think we're first going to see,
I want to say the rhino.
I would say the rhino as well, but I'm hoping that we see one of the big cats. So I'm
Okay.
hoping that we catch either a lion or a cheetah.
Okay, I think we're going to see a rhino first.
Maybe in the front, some impalas.
An impala!
Really?
Oh shit. Okay, let me see. Please kill them shits, huh?
I don't know how to take pictures. Basically, my radio partner's boyfriend decided to say, you know what? You should bring a camera to South Africa because you're not gonna come back anytime soon. And I was like, I've got my phone. He was like, no. And the lens is the size of my forearm. I must put my leg here, then I can see something. If not, it's not steady. The whole thing shaking like that. Okay, let me rest on you. The car very bumpy, so the camera shake. And number two, the camera very heavy, so my hand also shake.
Hi, Impala.
So tell me, do you think that's a male or a female impala?
Female.
Female.
No,
Could be
it's
from
a
time to
male,
time.
because I'm zooming in on its dick.
Besides the obvious, male impalas have horns because the males fight. You see, this one has been fighting because he has one broken horn.
Oh.
We were talking to one of the rangers just now, and he was saying that watching the animals go through it, natural selection is not easy. And I personally don't think I could constantly watch that happen. And if I see little babies with broken legs, I might cry. So I'm actually really proud of this photo. It's actually a really good photo.
Based on what I know, the reason why the big five are called the big five is because they are the hardest to be hunted, which means they're the hardest to be found in the wildlife. And that's why you're considered auspicious if you do find the big five in your safari hunt in South Africa.
I'm just hoping that we see the big five, and maybe even one of the big five would be good enough for me. But I'm hoping there's one of the big cats.
There's no settling. I'm seeing all five this trip. You took a 24-hour journey from Changi Airport all the way to this resort. You bloody hell better see a lion, you know. You can't have a defeated attitude. That's not how manifestation works. We're gonna see the big five, okay? No matter what, we're gonna see the big five. 100%. We have seen 100%. We have seen 100%.
I completely understand that they're in their own home, and whether we see them or not is not up to us. Oh, because I thought...
Oh my god! Something in the distance. Is there an elephant on the tree?
Where?
There, that small tree.
Oh my god, you're right!
Oh my god, it's an alpha lion. It's an alpha. We saw. Oh my gosh, an alpha lion.
There's actually two.
Hey, there's something else.
There's a
Roger.
rhino. It's a rhino. Oh my god, we see.
Who saw the rhinos first?
Me.
Hey, very nice, man.
No, I saw it.
You saw the elephant, I saw the rhino.
I saw the rhino.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Avery, you must try and get with your camera a picture of the rhino and the elephant in one photo.
Okay, I got them both in that same picture.
You got it?
Yeah.
Me too. I got a video on
Good
my
man.
phone.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we saw 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
We only need to catch the...
Right after I closed my eyes to meditate. Did you remember? I said,
that is true.
I'm gonna manifest.
Benefit.
I positively see the 2 cats. They approach me as I approach them. I positively see the 2 cats in my mind's eye. They approach us as we approach them.
I see the lion in my mind. The lion is coming to me, and I am going to the lion. Like this man was hell bent.
What did you guys see? What did you guys see?
Lion.
Lions? Yes! Leopards?
Ooh, nice.
Oh wow. Okay, all the
Thank
best. He
So
said
the-
he saw a leopard. Why are all these tourists lying to me?
Did they really say that?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get heads up. What's ahead of us? As they passed us, they surely have seen something. I'm asking, what have you seen? And they all like, oh, we saw leopard. Oh, we saw lion. And they were all lying.
What's happening?
So, as you can see, there's no fences around us here. So please stay close to the car unless you want to get eaten.
Yes.
We're gonna stop here, we'll watch the sunset, we'll have something to drink, have a nice snack, and just enjoy this peaceful, quiet tranquility.
I'm very glad that we at least got to see a lot of these animals in their own homes, you know, in their own habitats, and like these little things make me smile already. So I'm very happy to be able to see them.
Being in a safari, you get to be in their environment, respectfully in their boundaries, while being safe in the car as well. That's it. To traverse through the vast African landscape was just so magical. You get to see every element of nature before your very eyes. It's so immersive and something that I wish I can get a chance again. We extend the trip lah.
Dude, here's to an amazing sunset.
And wildlife
Conservation.
and South Africa.
Cheers.
Great stuff, huh? Glad to have you with us.
Whoa.
Dude, I swear to God, this is our honeymoon.
This is like the typical thing that
I
you
want
have
to take
to
my
do.
hand in marriage. Can you focus? I'm trying to be romantic here.
Wait, which is your good side?
Good question here.
Okay.
See, so romantic. Imagine
Slowly
someone
learning.
who cares about your good side. Date someone who cares about your good side. So while we're having this sexy romantic moment, I think I'm feeling this kind of vulnerability to share a little piece of news with you. I was assigned to make sure that during our walkabout in the safari that you must take 3 pictures of me.
Okay.
And for me to make sure I'm able to tell a storyline around it. Influencers in the wild. Bam! There lies the premise. Act 1, he has a scratch, an itch to scratch. And what is it? It's the desire for fame as an influencer. And then he went to quench his thirst in Act 2 by the water. And last but not least, he finally attains his stardom as people became fans poaching him. Wanna hire me as a writer or not? Please? And I must say, I was very impressed because I amped up my diva.
Yeah.
And you were very patient. That really made me feel like he's someone who's willing to, you know, accommodate to the partner he is traveling with. So I appreciate when I saw that side of you. You were truly very patient. I even made you go across the water side. The pictures were delightful, and it was your kindness that I was most impressed by. Because a lot of my friends would just give up. I'm talking to all of you who have traveled with me and who get frustrated taking my Instagram photos.
So now, Avery, underneath your plate mat, right, there's a card. You can read it out.
Okay. It says, it's been a long day and friends can be a source of comfort for us. Get through this mini deck and who knows, you might find a friend in your buddy.
I love this date. I wish every date is a reality show.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start first. Yeah.
Go for it.
What was your first impression of me?
First impression would be the first hour we spent together. I thought like, oh my god, he's such an excitable energy. He chats a lot about his trauma.
I learned. It's called trauma jumping. I only use that term because I learned it from Jermaine. Don't really know what it means, but Jermaine is way more Gen Z than I am, so I learned that term from her.
Within the first hour, I was like, oh, okay, this guy is really energetic. And then I was smitten by the warmth and cautious about the energy. You were a ball of energy.
Yeah. As expected, your voice is very distinct. So the minute I was turned around and I heard you, I was like, okay, I knew who exactly this was.
I have quite a sexy voice. It's very deep.
I never said sexy, and it is not deep. Who you are on camera and who you are off camera, it's a very different person. Both versions of you are very interesting, and I think it's just nice to see you for who you are. I, number one, was afraid that I wouldn't be able to deliver a standard that you would like to have. Because you've had this for so long, you know what I mean? It was just that I was afraid that I couldn't meet those expectations. But also, on the flip side, I was also afraid that my enthusiasm and excitement about being here might have been a bit too much, that I wouldn't be able to work.
You thought that?
A little bit.
Oh, it's so strange because that was my concern. I told you. Yeah. If I can extend an advice, is don't even feel worried about how you present yourself. I think just come to it enjoying it as it is, and the people with the right chemistry will blend with you. And then if they didn't have an enjoyable experience, then that's their experience. It's unique to that person. I would never curb excitement or joy. Just be who you are and enjoy the innocence of joy, I feel. Yeah. Truth be told, he still is that excitable character. But something about it is truly admirable, watching someone with this innocence of like, you know, truly enjoying the experiences, and he's so grateful of his time here. I appreciated that, and for some reason I'm not tired out by his excitable energy. What is the best piece of advice you can give me?
Wow, you?
Yeah. Don't scared, just say.
No, let me try and like think about our conversations and what. Sorry, I just need to keep thinking.
If it's too much pressure, we don't...
No, it's not pressure, it's not pressure. I don't think it's pressure. It's just that I feel like he's so in tune with himself that he doesn't need advice, you know? You always talk about your past self. And I realize this, that whenever we've had these conversations, you always bring up to who you were as a person, and not just in your career. We've talked about this in your personal life. You are also very proud of, and not prideful, you're very proud of how far you've come.
See? Yes.
Right? And I think it's very admirable because it sounds like those moments you felt very vulnerable, but now you're kind of, you know, you've moved forward with life, and I think that that's very nice to listen to.
Thank you, I appreciate that. That was a very thoughtful answer. I think it was really nice to have this conversation caught on camera, because a lot of times when Avery and I have these conversations, it's when we're alone in our rooms. It's really interesting to see the ambitions of a younger person than I. It's almost nice to be retrospective of like, I can totally relate to how he feels, like maybe a few years back. What did you want to be when you grew up? Oh, such a fun question.
This. I've always wanted to be a radio DJ.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I always tell this story of when I was younger. We used to have like a CD player that had a radio inside it, and my mom used to put it aside. And I remember super clearly, I used to sit in front of that and be super amazed that the DJs could always, what we call hit the post, where you speak right before the song starts.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to think that was magical. I was like, that is crazy. So I used to practice that exact thing with The Killer's Mr. Brightside. And I used to practice it with 987.
You manifested your career.
Yeah, it's just crazy that to this day I go to work sometimes and I like look up and I'm like, holy shit, like
That's my job.
Yeah.
I do this.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a cabin crew growing up. It's mostly because when I was young, my grandmother used to take care of me, and all my uncles worked in SIA. And in the 90s, if you work in the SIA, every year you get a staff pass to travel. And they'll bring home magnets, and my grandma's fridge would be filled with magnets from all around the world. And I would be like this 5-year-old kid just staring at her fridge. And I said, you know what, one day I'm going to go to all these places. I've been lucky enough and blessed that in my career as an entertainer, I've done a couple of travel shows. And I get to travel on my own as well. It's a blessing that I don't take for granted. Getting to do this and experiencing it with new people, with new chemistry, I'm so grateful.
Do you trust me?
Wow, trust is such a deep word,
Yeah.
and it's so hard to just assume one version of it. In the context of our adventures, for the rest of the few days and the days before, yes, I would totally trust you.
Will you trust me with your bank account number?
I won't even trust myself. I don't even trust myself with savings, you know? It's interesting and exciting because prior to this, I truly don't know who you are as an artist or as an identity. So to learn this about you in such a short span of time makes me think how amazing connections can be.
We've shared a lot of conversations in this 48 hours as well, and then that's why I think he said that in the next few days, no matter what, you know, he would still have that trust in me, and it's the same.
Maybe for 48 hours, it's still doing fine. But we'll find out if this tension builds up.
Y'all got problems, Honestly, how many people can say that they're excited? You are kidding me. Get up and gather in 15 minutes with your buddy for a workout.
No lah, I think this one, you didn't sign the contract for this lah.
This one do it all, army stuff.
I believe the contract said I need a 12-hour turnaround time.
I want to sleep. What do I think of y'all waking me up at 5 a.m. in the morning? Heard the knocking over and over again. Wow. Open the door, the light, I tell you, it's not sunrise. It's just bright lights in your eyes. It was annoying, I'll be very honest.
I am not a morning person, so you can tell my brain is formulating how many ways to piss the crew off later in the day. That said, I've put on my not today Satan cap. I'm the kind of person, when it comes to physical activity, I need to mentally, spiritually, body-wise prep myself for it. Dear.
Oh my gosh, this is the actual saying, deer in a headlight.
Good morning, sayang. Oh my god, you are so cute.
There is a giraffe.
Hi, baby. Good morning. Imagine having breakfast and random people just shine torchlight at you. The audacity of humans. I think National Service taught me this sense of urgency when someone says, get up, get ready, just go. If someone were to wake me up 15 minutes to get ready, to work out, I'm the annoying Karen who makes sure everyone gets up. Good morning! Okay, and that was our stretch today.
This is the next card.
Marcela.
realign your inner peace with nature on this beautiful morning. You are to recreate these yoga poses as a duo. Have fun and good luck. I told you yoga already.
It's like a... So we got to lock arms.
Wait, let me do this one first. My right shoulder comes a bit outwards. I just tell you this shit, no.
Shut up and focus. This particular morning assignment was clearly production's way of saying how can we colour Hirzi's character up. A morning activity, a sporty activity, and an overzealous job. Put it all together and poke Hirzi until his character arc show. Jesus. It's not focus.
Situations like this make me laugh when I put into like an awkward position with a partner and then I feel my partner shaking and then I start to shake. Like I just go into this fit of laughter and once that starts, right, I just like whoop, I switch my mode and I just cannot take anything seriously. It's making me laugh.
It's like a child, It's like a fucking child. Stop pushing, bro. You don't think you are, but you are.
I can't stop laughing, I don't know why.
Because you are a fucking child.
What is love? I'm like that very much.
Let's have coffee.
Okay, now let's bump it up. Increase the intensity.
Oh, Jesus. One.
I count the next one. Two. Hey, you count the next one lah.
Everyone. It's the one person to the count for one exercise. That was my alarm of what time I'm supposed to wake up today. Okay, you follow my count, okay? 3, 2, 1. Down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. 18, 19, 20.
You, let's go.
So what would my penalty have been if I didn't complete the mission?
Your penalty would have been to wake up early and do the morning workout alone.
I might have just loved that penalty.
Considering the fact that I was constantly laughing, right?
You thought laughing was the one that agitated me?
But no, what was it?
I think just the whole incapacity to behave yourself. I think you have a confrontation with someone he feels like, you know, is a senior or sort. Overzealous jobs still makes it top 3 of my list. Hey, maybe this will be the first episode you guys don't have a match to travel with.
I'm pretty passive when it comes to these kind of things.
Oi! It's a water buffalo.
So this is a different type of buffalo. It's not really a water buffalo, it's a Cape buffalo.
It's one of the big 5.
It is indeed one of the big 5 animals. So I think that's number 3 on your list, eh?
It's actually got a nickname, and the nickname is called the Ghost of Johannesburg. It's actually really, really rare to see the Cape buffalo here. So that to me was pretty amazing.
Last activity in the safari.
Oh.
You have another 15 minutes to go and pack your bag. And we're gonna head to our next destination.
Okay.
They think they're funny.
Some more no electricity.
Hey, really no electricity?
Really no electricity.
How to pack in the dark?
No light, never mind. Still need to pack in 15 minutes, never mind. I don't like packing, never mind.
Don't expect an interview right now.
Are you done?
Kinda.
What the f***?
Gonna be out my way or what?
Zip. Zip. Eat tight.
I have a luggage. A fucking luggage. I've had 3 outfit changes since the last 48 hours. He's wearing the same thing. What is he packing? He on his own behind the scenes just started apologizing to me. I think one of the crew even asked, "Are you really annoyed?" And I went, "Yeah." Avery was there. I wanted him to hear. Can we go?
Bye, Lodge.
This is your fucking problem now. I don't give a shit. You want to stay inside? Don't invade my space.
Fine, my god.
I want him to know what drama can be when you don't follow the rules.
I hope he would know when to have these outbursts of energy and when not to have these outbursts of energy.
Wild tourists. Let's give them a stanky eye.
Let's not.
Hey, hi, yeah.
My fingers are crossed that he isn't going to offend anybody.
This might just be the first episode of Do It All where you don't want to travel with your buddy. Saubona ikamalami ku.
And I'm like mildly dyslexic, so that makes it even more difficult.
I'm a champ. I'm a champ.
This is a nightmare! Well, since you want to be the arrogant, you can really take the bigger bit. I'll just take the smaller one. Go. Enjoy your arrogance in your big king-size bed.